well they do. Now tonight, interesting thing, it's Heart and Stroke night here at Red River Co-op Speedway. The 44 car, driven by Rob Reese. We're going to talk about him in a second here. He is giving a portion of his winnings this year to the Heart and Stroke Foundation, so a nice charitable move. Okay, let's go through the lineup tonight. We've got, like I said, total of 6 cars. Let's start off on the pole. Driving the number 4, it's Andy Schultz. On his outside, driving the 17B, that's Brandon Rehill. In 44, driving the car with the big Punisher logo on it, black and silver, it is Rob Reese. In the 71, on his outside, it's Dean Milger, followed by the number 96 in row number 3, that is Sean Perdonick. And on his outside, driving the 17, I should say, rather. It's been a long night already.
Wow.
It is Jim Mulholland. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is your 4-cylinder class, and we are ready to go green here. Rob Como already looking them over as they go around turn number 3 and to turn number 4. It is Thursday Night Thunder here with the fastest sport in the prairies. And the 17B, that's Brandon Rehill jumping out to the early lead. Oh, boy. Oh. I think we're going to use the new term. That's pulling a Paluco.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I hope not to be down there that long enough to make that my new nickname.
17B still in the lead, followed by the 71. That's Dean Milger right behind him. We've got 4 cars. This is a pretty good battle up front. 44 of Rob Reese. He's trying to make some room out there. He's moving into 3rd spot now. And there could be a push for the lead here. It's the 71 and the 44, one on each side of them. Who's going to get the lead as they go around turn number 4? The 17 big still holds on to it, but Rob Reese looks like he's got a firm grip of 2nd spot now. He is currently starting the race in this one in the 3rd spot, so he's moved his way up a spot. And it's the 71 and the 17 with a bit of a battle in the backstretch. The 17B currently in the lead. That's Brandon Rehill. Rob Reese, though, trying to work his way around. Heart and Stroke night here. He, like I said, gets a portion of his winnings to the Heart and Stroke Association. Let's see if he can give them a little bit more tonight. Going around turn 3, it's Reese.
Oh!
Oh! And Rob Reese takes a commanding lead. 4 laps to go in this first heat race of the 4-cylinder class. Randy Paluco is taking charge of our social media, I think, for tonight. He's doing more Facebooking and Twittering than I've ever seen before.
Well, I had one of my sponsors asking me where he could tune in, so I had to make sure Gourmet Coffee knew where to get onto MRN to
watch the
listen
racing
and view the broadcast.
Rob Reese currently in the lead. Just a few more laps to go in this one, followed by the 71 car. That is Dean Milger, like I said before, and the 71 and the 17B battling for 3rd spot. 17 currently has it. That's Jim Mulholland, followed by the 17B of Brandon Rehill. The 96 of Sean Perdonick looking from the back end of the field. Not the spot you want.
No, it's never fun tagging the tail.
Not that you've done that before.
No, actually, if I've finished, I've never finished last, so I better knock on some wood here quick.
Attaboy, attaboy. And he's tapping his head, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know. The 44 car coming around turn number 4. He looks like he's going to get the win. Rob Reese on Heart and Stroke night. What a great night to turn around and win. He gets the heat win in this one.
Lay the Punisher down on the Heart and Stroke. That works.
The 71, Dean Milger, comes in 2nd, followed by the number 17 car. That is Jim Mulholland. And it looks like the 96, Scott Perdonick, moves his way up. He ends up in 4th spot.
Not Scott, Sean.
Oh, pardon me, Sean. I'm so used to saying Scott.
I think Scott's not even driving tonight.
Yeah.
We have 2 Perdonicks wheeling cars, but Scott's not one of them. think his brother's driving the 91 car tonight.
4 cylinders moving their way off the track. The other group of 4 cylinders now onto the track. Once again, we've got 6 more coming up, and talk about Perdonic on the pole in this one. Driving the number 91 car, it is Mike Perdonic. On his outside, driving the number 13 car, Mike Wenham.
Fun fact, I drove Mike Wenham's car in a 4-cylinder 100-lap Enduro. Well, almost 100 laps. I made it 30 before the motor went south, but it was all kinds of fun.
In row 2, driving the 16, it's Jamie Law. On his outside, driving the K9, the guy that pretty much a threat night after night. It's the K9 of Doug Kraus. In row number 3, the 83 of Norm Anderson. And in his outside, driving the 33, that's Lauren Stoddart. Mike Perdonic on the pole. We've got 8 laps to go in this last heat race of the evening. Beautiful weather here at Red River Co-op Speedway. A bit windy from time to time, but you can't complain about weather like this. No mosquitoes when there's wind.
That's right. They keep you off and let you focus on what's important, the race and that ice-cold beverage you got from the Stacy's Shooter Shack.
The number 16 car having a little problems on the backstretch, wiggling around, and our current leader driving the 13 car, that's Mike Wenham, and right on his heels, it's the K9 of Doug Kraus. About a car length behind them, or 2 now, it is the 91 of Mike Perdonic. And look at that, Doug Kraus started the race in 4th, he's now in 1st after just a couple laps. Doug Kraus driving the K9. Oh, we got some problem on the backstretch. That was pretty close. Norm Anderson and the 16 car of Jamie Law. That could have been interesting. K9 still way out in front in this race. That's Doug Kraus. The race, though, is really heating up for 2nd spot. The 91 of Mike Perdonic trying to find a way around the number 13 car of Mike Wenham.
Looks like they've got a little bit of work to do. Last night they found a strut pillow that was worn, and that car was not ready to race, so they had to change the strut here before they ran today. And Scott said last time they had to do an emergency change, they went out and won. So if they're going to make that happen, they gotta find a little more here for the feature.
Doug Kraus, K9, just goes across the line. He's got a few more laps to go, 3 in fact. And look at this, the 91 getting closer as they go around turn number 1, nipping on the heels of the 13 car. The race for 4th spot also heating up. It's the 83 trying to work around the 33 of Lauren Stoddart. And look at Doug Kraus get that big lead. The real race is between 2 cars right now, and that's for 4th spot here at the Speedway. It's the 83 and the 33 fighting for 4th spot. We've got 1 lap to go. K9 to Doug Kraus currently in the lead. He's way out in front. And aside for 4th spot, this one looks like she's pretty much wrapped up unless something happens. I shouldn't say that. It's happened in the last few races we've seen in the last lap. Maybe something will happen.
Yeah, it wasn't over.
And our winner in this heat race, it's the K9 of Doug Kraus. The number 13 car finishes 2nd. That's Mike Wenham, followed by the 91 of Mike Perdonic. The 83 car, clean cut, gets the 4th spot. That's Norm Anderson, followed by the number 33 car of Lauren Stoddart. And in the last spot, driving the 16, that's Jamie Law. So, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up heat races for tonight. We've got lots of action coming up, including feature races, but we're going to take a 15-minute intermission here at the Speedway. Stick around. We're going to put up just a bars slate. I should say bar slate, but our MRN slate. So just hold off. We will let you know when racing continues in about 15 minutes from now. So get yourself a refreshment. Get yourself something to eat. We're going to go back to racing here in just a few moments.